The Umbrella Academy Season 2 hit Netflix on July 31st, 2020. Based on the Dark Horse comic book series written by My Chemical Romance's Gerard Way and Gabriel Ba, the series still follow the superpower adopted siblings and their adventures. But this time, the adventure is spanned across time. The premise of this season is this. Following the world-ending climactic events of the last season, the siblings jump through time in order to escape their ill fate. Due to the inexperience in time jumping, they are scattered and lost across the early 1960s Dallas, with the apocalypse seemingly following them through time. The rest of the season deals with the siblings trying to reunite and put aside their differences to stop said apocalypse from happening. If this plot sounds familiar, it is because it is the same plot as the last season, minus the scattered across time part. Yes, the second season has an almost identical plot as the first season with a slightly different setting. In my opinion, season 2 is slightly better than the first, which is not saying much. Almost all the mistakes made in the first one is repeated here too. For one, filling every scene with quirky characters and unnecessary pop song infested montages and fight scenes does not automatically make the series cool. Yes, we understand your soundtrack budget is very high, but does every other sequence needs to be decorated with it? What we all loved about movies like Guardians of the Galaxy is not how good the soundtrack was. Sure, that helped a lot, but as viewers, we care about the story and the characters. Here, we don't even know what these characters really want. There was absolutely no character growth happened along the duration of this series. Certain setups were very promising. For example, what happens with Klaus and Ben and Vanya, realizing what she had done in the last season. Sadly, none of them are given any room to breathe, even though the series is tediously long. Characters like Allison's daughter, who was an integral part of her story arc in the last season, is barely referenced here. And please don't get me started on the villain characters. The series simply fails to draw us to its characters and its plot. If the main characters themselves doesn't care about what happens at the end, why should we? The series really showed promise during the scenes with the Ben character and the resolution of his story arc. But since we were not invested in that right until then, it loses its importance. Almost all the mysteries introduced in Season 1 remain unsolved, and Season 2 still manages to add some more. Ultimately, Season 2 was unsatisfying for me. The Umbrella Academy has an interesting premise that can produce some incredible TV. Unfortunately though, they failed to tell those stories interestingly. Did you like the Umbrella Academy Season 2? Please tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching.